absolutely swell weekend. Oh, certainly feeling it. I mean, it's weird. It's like a Monday morning. Actually, it is a Monday morning. It certainly feels like it, and we're not working. So Paul's got his fancy tripod, as you can see him. I'm still balancing my life savings on axle stands and odd features around the workshop. But today...
Can I just butt in here? I feel like I've got one up on Tom Shorrock at the moment. He's got his phone cable tied to a bit of wood. I've got a proper holder.
Mate, he's just made you look like a right knob. Joking, Tom. So that's it. We're going to have a day off prepping bodywork in subframe. We're not touching the front subframe today. I'm going to move on to the rear. Get lots of shiny bits in. That way, I feel good about myself that way. Definitely. So, yeah, plan is get the rear subframe up. We'll get all of the new anodised DSN subframe mountings in. And, yeah, strip down the rear radius arms. That is the way today's going to go. And then that's the back end built up for her today. I doubt we'll get the rear radius arms in, as they still need to be painted and, well, and all of the prep work which goes into that. But rear subframe's definitely going to be up in it today, and then we get to see that sweet boot floor with everything else. So, the grand reveal. Still on.
Yeah. So, mixing half a litre of super glue in with the paint worked. Yeah. Looking good. I'm quite impressed. So nice and shiny. We've got a nice and shiny subframe in there now.
So, moment of truth. All of the shiny bits are all coming out of their boxes. We've got a full subframe rebuild kit with the rear pins, all new bushes, and of course my favourite, the old, if I can get my fat fingers in there, old DSN rear subframe mountings.
Oh, they look good. All
So,
black and red, Knight Rider style.
Red. So, and then of course we've got another box. Now I'm hoping this isn't going to be as much as a problem for the cameraman as it looks, but got some nice anodised, again DSN radius arm handbrake quadrants. That's the right word, isn't it?
Yeah.
Said it without stuttering.
That's good.
It's a day for everything, this. So I think now it's the case to get all of the rear mount, subframe mountings all built up, get the frame up into the car, and then start throwing on a few more bits and bobs, just like that. Certainly a bit of a debate in the workshop today.
A mass debate.
A mass debate. We've got the bush on the inner edge, or the bush on the outer edge. Now, just found the old ones which come off, and it's on the inner edge. So we're all pretty much going, am I right?
On the inner edge.
On the inner edge. That is the correct way of doing it.
Yeah.
Right, team vote. Everyone put their hands up for this way. Okay, that way it is.
Just finish knocking this out.
That's all four corners on. And before I forget,
I didn't want to do that.
the tape on the back of where the pins go through, because it is a nice little spot for rusted again. So try and prevent it by putting a bit of tape on. That's what they had originally. So yeah, subframe's ready to go up. Use the old original bolts with the kind of tape or cut across of the threads, as they tend to be a lot more stronger than the new cheap Chinese shit you get nowadays. So don't need that.
China.
From China. So yeah, shitloads of copper grease and we'll slap these babies in there. As you can see, all our shiny, crappy bolts are in the back, and our old originals are in the front. So that's how she's looking. Pretty darn sexy, if you ask me. So now, I think I'm gonna dangle the coilovers in there just to get them out of the way, and trip over everything which Paul's just laid down out here.
Hey, that was laid down in a strategic way, so I remember how it all went back together again.
Yeah. So now, yeah, we're going to clean up the rear radius arms, the backing plates, and get them all painted, prepped and painted up, and go from there. Really, I can wing it. Both of the radius arms are looking pretty clean. What we're now going to do is we're going to cut these off, as these are the old what the trumpets all sit in. So usually you've got your little ball joint off there, your trumpet, or your high-low going to your donut. But where we're running coilovers, we're not going to need it. So we're going to cut them off and then paint them all body colour. All to go in. Oh, I still can't get over it, but how shiny all this looks. So again, it is looking incredible, and I've kind of just offered up the coilover on this side. Just wait for Paul to go past. So we've got our gas adjustable coilover now, just to tighten them up fully and say crack on with the rear radius arms. Hopefully try and get it all in here tonight. Having all this shiny paintwork is alright and everything, has its plus sides, but I mean, I'm starting to get fucking anal. I mean, I've put tissue behind the coilover to stop it from scratching up. I mean, when I perform a well executed handbrake turn to impress chicks, it's going to scratch up anyway. Radius arms all smoothed off, thanks to Mr. Paulie P.
Oh yeah.
Looking fresh as fuck. So now we are going to mix up some paint. We thought, while we're doing this, what else can we paint? So I'll zoom in, but Paul's just taking the alternator bracket off, which he done the other night. And we're going to throw some paint up that as well. So fingers crossed, in a minute we'll see some black. Shout out to Connor Williams. Cheers for the sick orange cable ties. In the moment, forgot to really film, but there's some coilovers And we did have the other wheels on, but we ran into a couple of issues. We had the shocks on the other way round, and it couldn't quite go down as far as it was just about touching on that inner edge of the floor pan. But apart from that, it's not looking too bad. It's certainly getting there. I say it looks pretty sweet with all of the mounts and anodise, malarkey, which you're only really see if you're kind of underneath the vehicle, apart from that one of course. So backing plates as well, we've painted all of the radius arms, they've come out alright. These again we're not too worried about, as we're going to get all of the fully camber and caster, all of like the fully adjustable brackets, so not too fussed about them. But apart from that, it's looking pretty good. The underside is fucking mint. Just need to work out exactly what we're going to do for ride height once it's all back up. So replace them, and I think we can tick that off of the list. Right, so bit of an unusual kind of go ahead. We actually kind of get somewhere in this one, but I think from that it's time to say goodbye and see you again tomorrow from the main man on this channel and the main man on his channel. So again, check us both out. If you haven't subscribed already, hit the subscribe button down below.
Share it on Facebook as well.
Yeah,
get your friends on Facebook to check it out.
And I've heard if you share it on Facebook, it means you've got a massive penis. Just, that's what I've heard. So, could be wrong, could be right. But yeah, stay tuned. Check us out tomorrow. And be safe.